Somewhere. You ever thought about joining the armed forces there?
No, I thought about it for a little while when I was about 17.
All
I
right.
decided not to do it because I've got to be honest, the colours make me look washed out a little bit. I don't like the colour of the uniform there.
Right.
And there's all the shouting and telling you what to do and stuff. And no.
Well, when I was 17,
Right.
I thought, you know what? I could be a soldier. Look at me. I'm big, I'm butch, I can do this. You know, with the gun and
This
everything.
is you, right?
This is me, look.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to picture it now.
Yeah. Anyway, so I thought I'd have a little taster. So, do you know what I did? I went and signed up for the TA. I was in the TA.
Were you?
Yeah.
Okay.
For about 3 months.
What's TA?
Turtle's arse.
No.
The army. TA.
Yeah, the testimonial army.
No, TA, the army.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, so I was in there and you had to go for your training.
Right.
Every Wednesday night at the army centre up the road there.
Yeah.
And you had to you'd stay over and do guard duty and all that and eat from a pot in the garden and
Right.
oh.
Did they not have a cooker?
Yes, but I think they're trying to train you.
Right. In case you haven't got a cooker.
In case you haven't
Right.
got one, look after yourself. Anyway, so we're up there and then for like, to keep you fit, you have to do little races with people.
Races.
Yeah. So anyway, and everyone's getting paired up, and there's a few of them
For the races.
with the races, and they're all mates, they're all friends, look at us, and I'm like,
Have you been to the Caribbean recently?
Jamaica.
Right. Okay.
So they're all mates there, and I'm like,
That means for the races.
mates, with the races, with the faces on the slate. Fecker. Anyway, so they're there and they're all getting paired. Can you see that? Can you see that?
I can.
Right.
Sorry.
They're all getting paired off, you see.
Right.
So there's
How many in a pair?
Well, there's 4 or 5 of them.
Right.
So they're all together. Anyway, I'm stood at the end and I'm thinking.
What, that end?
Yeah, and I'm thinking
Who's at that end?
the other ones.
Right.
Up there. So they're all, and it's going you and you and you and you like that, sorting us out.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm thinking, I know, I'm going for a beer tonight. I'm going to do this. They're all taking army and fighting, and I'm thinking beer and
Right.
and that, you know. Anyway, I'm at the end of the line, or near the end, and there's always one in a group who's the ugliest, stupidest, smelliest
I don't like that when people smell.
bloke on the end with hair
The old greasy and
his teeth didn't grow down, his teeth grew that way.
so you could like eat an apple through a tennis racket.
He could eat an apple through that. And I tell you what, Murph, he absolutely stunk. You could smell him a mile away.
Oh, that's not nice. There's no need for it this day and age. This stuff is soap, water.
Back when I was 17, mind.
But they still had soap and water there.
Oh, of course it did, yeah.
And it like flannel.
But he was, I don't know what, he was like a tramp, really, the fella. Anyway, so I who got paired with him, me. He was my partner in the racing thing.
Right.
When we was in Jamaica. So anyway, what we had to do is I had to get on his back and he would piggyback me across the field.
Right.
Then I would get off and I'd have to piggyback him back
Up the field.
up the field. But he was the smelliest person I've ever met, because if you was in the same room you could smell him. If he was
Like
here,
skunk.
If he was sat over there by the door, you could smell him.
Over there?
Over there, right over there.
What about if he was over there?
Anywhere.
Right.
If he was in the building, you'd smell him.
Okay, I got the picture.
And he was I'm not the brightest spark, but he was stupid.
Right.
And he thought it was all funny. Like, ha ha.
Right.
So he gave me a
Was he a bit weighty as well?
He was quite weighty, yes.
Right.
And I got on his back and he had his hands around my, and I was holding him and going along like this. And I could smell the grease and that from his hair. And he runs like laughing as he's running. And I'm like,
You tried not to throw up there.
anyway, so
Was he sweating? Oh.
greasy. I get off him, Murph. I get off him. He turns around and jumps on me back.
Right.
And I'm holding him, and he's got his arms like, come here, like that.
Right.
Around me.
Yeah.
His head's here.
Oh.
But I
Smelling.
can see his
His
teeth
teeth.
before his face.
Right.
And he's going, oh, and there's spit.
Oh.
And teeth coming out here. Murph, I was nearly sick. I got halfway and I had to say, look mate, can you get off me back? I can't stand you. I can't stand the smell. Move away from me. The corporal comes over. What's the problem here with the stripy bit? I said, I tell you what fella, put him on your back and you take him the rest of the way.
How did he like that?
He didn't, so I left.
Did you?
I had to walk away, Murph. I had to leave. I couldn't be a soldier because he was shouting and screaming at me. And the bloke was a carpet fitter. It's all part time, isn't it?
Ah, I see.
And so I had to say to him, look, you're a carpet fitter. Don't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are? You're about 3 years old.
Talking about smells. Right.
You did the smell earlier.
I was on this job. And you're right there. Was any sick?
A little bit. I got some wind coming down, Murph.
We was on this job, right, and there was a young fella on there. We'd done out the whole place. But as far as he knew, the plumbing wasn't quite up to scratch there, see?
What work was he doing?
He was like just a gopher.
Labour, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all the toilets and that was in, and he thought they were working. The customer wasn't there, and he was absolutely breaking his neck for a shite.
Right.
So we said, we'll go into the one in there, into the little ensuite there, lay your cable, and that'll be fine. So he goes in there, then he's just started, he's on his first squeeze, and we knock on the door like that, say, hi, boy there, don't be laying your cable in that toilet because the plumbing doesn't work, you can't flush it away. So, by this time, he's already started, the train's left the station.
He's not stopping.
He's not stopping, no, because it's all open and everything's on its way. The train's left the station. So he said, what am I supposed to do?
Sorry, Murph.
I had my mouth open then.